ability. I would say the draft is like the most guaranteed thing that you can look forward to.
So hold on, BK Hoops. You saying whoever we draft should send Cam Thomas to the
No, it
bench?
depends on the player. If it's Ace Bailey, right? I mean, you want to put like Cam Thomas over Ace Bailey? You know, like who's
No, I don't got Ace
They
Bailey
play
a
two different
two. I got
positions.
They play two
Ace
different
Bailey.
positions, BK.
This is what I be talking about.
It doesn't
y'all,
have
bro.
to be a two guard. It's just whoever's the most efficient, the best efficient player is who you
Listen, what I'm saying is, all right, all
Yeah,
right.
but
So you
why they
so
can't be on the
basically,
court at the same time? Why one got to go to the bench?
Exactly. Jay
right.
makes a great point there. They all
Like
play
I don't
different
understand what
positions.
y'all be trying to say.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
seriously. BK, look, I'm gonna just call you BK. I look at it like this: if we building a championship roster, you want at minimum 2 shot creators in the starting lineup. So that Cam Thomas would be one, and then Ace Bailey or whoever y'all got will be
listen.
two.
I like Cam Thomas. Again, I just don't like his size. That's it, and his lack of athleticism. You know, matching up to
You
the
said
OG
it again.
Ananobis, to the Jalen
He had
Browns.
a defensive play on
to
OG
the,
tonight, though, BK.
OG is a 4.
I'm just saying,
Wait.
well, they can get Cam Thomas switched on to an OG. That's what I'm trying to say. You saw the first Boston game, right? They were constantly getting Cam Thomas switched on to Jason Tatum, man. Maybe he's not strong
Bro,
enough to fight.
listen,
Thomas held his own in that first Boston game, BK, this season.
listen. Hold on. And you already know this because I know if you're watching the games, they say this all the time. Every team put their toughest defender on Cam Thomas. Until we get another shot creator in the offense with Cam Thomas, next to Cam Thomas, we seen it with Kyrie, we seen it with KD. Everybody Cam Thomas is next to hooping, whether it be Ed Sumner or KD. So I'm saying that to say, bro, I don't think that Cam Thomas should take a lesser role to a rookie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm asking y'all, I'm not trying to argue with Leaf. I'm asking if you got him second to who you got him second to. Who realistically, who could the Nets get in the free agency?
Let me answer your question, so that you said they put their best player on Cam Thomas, so they did
their
that
best
today,
defensive
right?
player. They put their
did
best
that
defensive
today,
player on
man.
Cam
How many
Thomas.
points did he have, man? He had like 11 points.
They did the same thing the other day, and he had 43. Shut up.
Yeah,
bro, y'all
Thomas
niggas be
cooked the
saying
whole
anything.
defense.
And I said,
Y'all be saying
on
anything,
my
cooking
show,
the same exact defense 2 days ago.
They were asking me on my show last night, and that if Cam is going to
But
go
he
for
cooked
the
the same
40,
exact
I said,
defense
no,
2 days
he's
ago,
gonna
and then
go
you
for
just because
about
he had a bad
14 to
night today,
16
you saying,
points.
"Oh, bro."
Yo, shout out to Jay, man. He's
Y'all be
fired
moving
up
the
tonight.
goalposts, bro.
Hold on. They were asking me on my show last night if Cam Thomas is going to have another 40 piece. It's like, no, he's going to have 14 to 16 points, and they're going to make sure that he doesn't do that. They're going to put OG on him. It's hard to score like back-to-back 40-point games, man, and then go out there.
Bro, hold on. BK, you don't think it's because they hone in on him because he's the only shot creator? Remember, let's give this context.
Schroeder and Cam Johnson was selling.
Right, Schroeder
If
had
they
was
was
2 for
making
11.
shots, Cam would have been a little bit more open.
I just don't like when content creators always trying to spin it back to something Cam Thomas didn't do.
He's not. I'm getting on the
Blame
whole
it on
team,
the
Breezy. I'm not just
23-year-old,
saying Cam
not
Thomas.
the.
I mean, other guys got to make plays. We got Dennis Schroeder went another abysmal game for business. I mean, again, lack of size. He's 165 pounds. And the Knicks is bigger, stronger.
No, you bugging. I can't let you get into me like that, bro.
Why couldn't Ben use his height tonight, BK? You talk about height.
Hey,
What is Ben's height do for this team?
BK, bro, listen. BK already got a solution. Well, listen, here's the thing.
No. Fuck that thing. What's the solution?
The solution is, bro, we shouldn't be leaning on Cam Thomas to do anything everything in the first place.
I never said everything.
Wait, Leaf, we don't say he should be on Thomas. I don't think it should be on Thomas'
But here's the
shoulders.
thing: the roster that he's assigned with coming into the season is putting him in that position constantly. That's number one. Number two,
bro, the coach. All right, hold on. I want to say 2 things to you and BK and Wild Hoops. Yeah, he had 43 the other night because he was shooting well from the first quarter. Yeah, he had what he had tonight because Jordi Fernandez only let him take 11 shots. So again, he had 22 shots the other game. He had 11 shots this game. And if you look at the shot selection, you could see there's multiple players with 11 shots, 12 shots, that type of thing. So that's a coaching decision for the bulk of the offense not to be ran through Cam Thomas because, like you said on your screen, you know they're going to send everything at Cam Thomas the next game. But the point is, with another shot creator like Cam Thomas or as good as Cam Thomas, then it don't matter because you can't double two shot creators on the floor at the same time, bro. All we gotta, and I've seen Cam Thomas beat some of these doubles, not necessarily and score the ball, but make the smart basketball play with the pass. He do some PNRs. So yeah, you not wrong saying he's a small guard, but don't make it seem like just because he's 6'3", he don't impact winning, bro. Cam Thomas impacts winning.
The thing with BK, I mentioned something.
Hold on. BK, you say Cam Thomas don't impact winning? That's what you said?
Why do all the NBA pundits have the Nets as one of the worst teams?
Bro, I'm not talking about no NBA.
That's not because of Thomas. That's because of the roster construction, BK. And you got to give Thomas credit for that last Nets game. You take Thomas's 43 points out that game, BK. What are the Nets doing in that game?
They still lost, Jonathan.
By one possession. By one possession, BK. Oh, come on, BK. Killer Cam had their team on his back, man, for half the game. Ben Simmons couldn't give you a good layup pass. Come on, bro.
The problem
I know you guys want to ding on Thomas. I've been a Thomas constructive criticism person.
This is not an attack on Thomas.
I'm not attacking Cam Thomas.
This is not an attack on Thomas.
You said because of his height, everything else he does sucks.
This is not an attack on Cam Thomas. This is us saying, bro.
Like, play Undertaker music, bro. That's what I'm getting right now.
He's been done wrong by this front office, bro. He's been done wrong, bro.
I agree with Leaf.
He's been done wrong by this front office, bro. Like for him.
Yes, I agree with you. Sean Marks has done a horrible job. I agree with you. I hope he rights the ship soon.
What's your solution? Like that's what I'm
What solution? What solution? Let's get to the solution.
The solution. First thing first, bro. Jared McCain and Nikola Topic, bro. Those are one of the 2 point guards that we need on this fucking team in order to play alongside Cam Thomas or anybody that's going to be a shot creator that we get in the future. One of them players.
We're not getting Jared McCain.
One of them players on this that has to be on this team, and they have to start getting reps immediately.
Philly's a retirement home right now. They're not getting rid of McCain. He's part of potentially the future with Max. So he's already out.
Here's the thing, bro. Like they're not going to take them seriously because them teams already have their core rosters already set up. That like McCain is just somebody that they drafted. All right, we got him. We didn't know how good he was gonna be. But we still got Maxey ahead of him. The same thing with Nikola Topic. They redshirted him, bro. Like, and we just seen practice footage. Shout out to Pod Thorn, bro, who put the practice footage of him on Twitter, bro. And I seen that page and I retweeted it. So one of them 2 point guards, though, that's our point guard for the future. Everything else, bro. We need to go exactly in the direction of the players that of the same height and the same wingspan as Zaire Williams. And we start off with Ace Bailey because he about around the same size, but he has a totally different skill set.
More skill too.
He has a shot and he has an offensive skill set, bro, that could pair along with anybody on this team. That's number 2. Number 3, for 4 and while you at it, bro, Claxton and most of these vets on this team. They gotta get the fuck on. I'm sick and tired of these niggas. They gotta get the fuck on, bro. Like now, because we need better niggas that command the paint, and we need to get tougher.
Yeah, you saw it, Leaf. You saw what Cat was doing, right? He had a field.
Yes, we need better. We need better 5s and 4s, bro, that know how to man the paint, bro. And listen,
I'm surprised Cat even do that. His big stupid ass play like a guard all the time anyway.
Yeah, but he's a big guard.
Hold on, wait. He decided to do that tonight just because there was no Nick Claxton and no Dayron. So
exactly. He does it every time. People are scoring 91% against Towns. BK Towns one of the worst defensive big men in the league.
The reason why I said come up off of Nick Claxton, bro, is because the injuries are starting to get to him. He came into the season with a shoulder injury, and now he got a back.
Simmons advice, man.
Ben Simmons don't got no advice. That's why his ass is out of here too after this year. Fuck them. They gotta go. Now the Dayron situation, that's a tricky one because I don't even know when he's gonna hit the court. I really don't, bro. Like that's probably the trickiest situation that we got. And now, in
He was
terms of
supposed to come back at the same time as Trendon, but I don't know what's happening.
I mean, no, Trendon really was back a week ago. He just didn't get no PT. So the thing
No,
is, like,
his hamstring was still bothering him. That's why he didn't come back. His hamstring.
Re-aggravated it.
Yeah,
So that's why I was thinking maybe Day re-aggravated whatever he had.
I don't. They might have forgot to do that out, throw that out in the injury report. I don't know. Now, everything else, bro, you got to go for toughness in your front court. Toughness in your front court. You got your skill. Once you get your skilled players, your skill guards, and your skill twos and your skill threes. Now you go for toughness at your fives and your fours. Now you go for grit at your fives and your fours, and go get more grit for your bench. Go after.
Will you sign Julius Randle? He's a free agent.
no.
Hell no. Why would I sign
He
Julius?
hit a game winner today.
That don't matter. He's not
You're
part
talking
of our
about
BK.
toughness,
He's gonna be
right?
30 years
He's a
old.
free agent.
No.
Like
But
Nikola
the thing
Topic
is, Julius Randle. That's going to take up a large percentage of the cap. But
Right.
now when you
But
have,
if you're moving Claxton,
Yeah.
that's half of the salary right there.
Yeah, but if you
And
but
we
if
got
you,
over 100 mil to work with. What's the problem?
right, but the only way it would really work is you got to most likely move Cam Johnson too, because he's still on the books as well.
That's 15% out of salary cap. That ain't hard to move. Cam Johnson ain't hard to move.
Well,
No, his contract's pretty bad. You have to realize that.
It's bad, but it's 15% versus cap.
The only way I would agree with you, bro, is when we move him. When we move him for some shit that I think is accessible and that we could move forward, then I agree with what you're saying.
Okay, why we're moving him right now when we have to get
I didn't say move him right now. I didn't say move him right now. We got a whole bunch.
You sound like you've been crashing out.
Don't listen to how I sound, bro. Bro. Pay attention. I'm moving with this. I got a foolproof plan on how to get this shit right. You get your skilled players, bro. You get your skilled players, and you get your players with the height. If you could get Dylan Harper in the draft too, bro, I get him too. I hear his name a lot around here, bro. Like he a good 6'6", 6'7". I seen the way, bro. Like he get to the basket. He like to post up in a lot of areas, bro. Like and listen, he got like what he about like 230 something, 220 something.
Is crashing out today, man.
He's 210. Yeah. He's 6'6".
Yeah. He about 220 something. I'm not crashing out, Jay. Pay attention. So the thing
Leaf is crashing out, man.
Jay, pay attention, bro.
Let him finish.
Now the thing is, bro.
Gas, man.
The thing is, bro, you go at like if you plan on keeping Cam Thomas on this team, you have to go with a whole bunch of fucking height and wingspan, bro, to put around him. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. The reason being is because you make his job on defense much easier when you have guys that's willing to switch willing to switch all over the court. And when you have them willing to switch all over the court, we already got one player, Zaire, bro, that we didn't really know about that's willing to switch on different assignments on the court. We put Dorian Finney-Smith on everybody, bro. God bless his soul, bro, because we didn't move that nigga to center. We had that nigga guarding Jalen Brunson. I don't know who he didn't guard. You know what I'm saying? So God bless him, bro. Like, but that nigga gonna have to go too. What I'm really saying
is expiring contract, so we're good.
Right, but he got an option coming up, so he might be able to take that option.
He ain't picking up that option. He's 32. He's gonna get paid one more time, and he's gonna do that with a contender.
The point I'm making is your role players have to model what him and Zaire Williams is doing. Grit, you got a lot of defense, bro, a lot of hustle, bro, on the defensive side of the ball, and then on offense, bro, like they could hit their wide open threes, they could get their opportunities. They don't give up on plays. You have to have that incorporated at a lot of your hustle positions, bro, like the 3 and the 4. Now,
okay, throw me some names because you saying we gotta get these players. We gotta put some names to it because next free agency is limited. It's gonna be Brandon Ingram. It's gonna be Julius Randle. It's gonna be certain players like that who ain't real number one options, but they're gonna ask for that money, and they're
gonna ask for number one money. But here's the thing, you do, bro. Like the thing is, you look at the players that's on free agency, bro, that are role players that you could sign to like 2-year $40 million deals, shit like that. That's what our plan is, because we not getting no, like, the free agents that's looking for big money. We not paying attention to them. We don't want them. We want the guys that's looking to play hot, but play for their contract, but play out of their play way out of their contract. You were looking for like a 3-year, 50 mil type of guy that's gonna go out, play defense, bro, hit the open shots on offense, and then go after the hustle plays and shit like that.
I need some names. I need some names.
Bro,
just saying
it. Free agent?
No, I think
Anthony Simons is a free agent.
I think he got one more year.
Anthony Simons got 1 more year.
One more year.
20.
I tried to sign him if I had the cap space, man.
But there are no guys. There are no guys like that. I look, dude. There are no guys like that, bro. And the guys you talk about is the guys that we got on the end of the bench and in the fucking G League. Like, those are the guys. You know what I'm saying? So either you're gonna go for BI or one of those, or you're gonna stick with the guys that you got.
You know what? Like, Leaf crushing out, but he completely ignoring the fact that this was a 2-year plan. And we spoke on Breezy Podcast numerous times. It's a 2-year plan. Right. And yet we come over here and start listening to BKNY hoops nonsense again. Like Kim Thomas ain't shit. Claxton ain't shit. Like, treat everybody and all that other blasphemy. Come on, man. What are we doing over here? Can we put some context to everything? Like, what are we doing over here? Please help me out.
When it come to Knicks, bro, Knicks games, bro, all contests go out the fucking window, respectfully.
Yo, keep your composure. We knew what we were going to do this year. I was crashing out earlier because I didn't want to.
Everything was cool, bro, until Friday and today happened.
Breezy, post the link to Joey.
Everything was cool, and it ain't a damn thing Jay can say, bro, to get me to change my fucking mind, bro. And nothing. I got my mind made up, bro. Like, everything was cool until Friday.
You're not getting topics. You know why? Because collective bargaining agreement is built the way you have to draft your players and develop them. That's how Denver Nuggets doing right now. You see they let KCP go. You see they let Brown go. You see them other players go from Denver. And they building from the Stallworth, Brown, and the rookies boys on that cheap salary. You can't sustain. Like, this is business entertainment. No owner gonna go and lose 200-300 million every year. They're not doing it. That's why we did under the previous collective bargaining. Yes, we did. Not under this one. And under this one, there's a whole bunch of restrictions you can't allow your team to go with. This new collective bargaining agreement is all about building through the draft. And that's why we keep saying, like me and Pat Thorne keep saying, what Boston doing, what Knicks did, like what other team, Phoenix. It's not sustainable. What they did is not sustainable going further, like going to the future. That's why we were talking about last time when I was on this podcast. I exactly put the numbers to it, like how owners losing money and nobody gonna be doing it. Pat Thorne said Boston Celtics already own selling out the team, right? They own selling the team.
Right.
Knicks ain't got no depth. You think OG Anunoby, Hart, and Mikhail gonna play 40 minutes for all 82 games?
Adar, all of that might be true, bro, but all 30 teams can't.
It is true.
Listen, all of that might be true, but all 30 teams can't build through the draft, bro. That's just not realistic, bro. Like, it's not, bro. And listen, because this is why draft busts exist, bro. Like, they all ain't gonna come out of the draft.
This is why salary cap raising up 10% every damn time.
Right. And is made that you have to hit on your draft pick, right? It's made so that you have to go through the draft.
Right, you go and draft topics. You go and draft what's his name, Zaire Williams. You go and draft the rest of them boys.
Hey, let Iceman get it off. Go ahead, Iceman.
Yeah, so what he's saying, right? You have the way that they did it is so that you have to go through the draft and you have to hit on your draft picks. Because if you don't, right, you're gonna end up with a shitty team and you're gonna go back in the draft. So you got to do that, or you're gonna end up having to sign you a Brandon Ingram, right, to fill in your money and whatever. So you know what I mean, until whenever you can get back to the draft, and that's how they made it. Because you get a KD, a Kyrie, and a Harden, you're gonna be top heavy. You're gonna go into penalty, and then after like 3 years, you won't be able to.
Correct.
I get everything that you're saying, but fun fact: the only team in this decade that has won a championship with more than 2 drafted players on their team, bro, to this date, bro, is the Golden State Warriors, and that was back in 2022. If you go look at the Bucks roster, bro, Giannis was drafted there. Middleton came there from the Pistons. If you go look at the Nuggets roster, bro, who was drafted there? MPJ and Joker. Jamal Murray was in a trade.
You can say the Cavs too. The Cavs, Kyrie and Bron.
No.
Jamal Murray came over there as a rookie.
I'm talking about in the 2020s, bro. Like if you look at like a team that had multiple players that was on their team contributing to a championship that came out of draft rights of that team, the Golden State Warriors in 2022 is the only team that lived up to that. Hold on, wait. The Miami Heat team that went to the finals, bro. They went to the
what
finals
about the Denver Nuggets? Don't deviate from that point. The Denver Nuggets.
I'm not deviating from the Nuggets. The Nuggets only drafted 2 to 3 players, bro. Now it's MPJ, Jamal Murray, and Joker. Everybody else they traded.
Stay right there. That's the point I'm making, right? They hit on 3 guys. They hit on, and what you said about the Warriors, they hit on those guys, and they built the roster like that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't go out and get 3 free agents, or you know what I mean. They ain't build it. They ain't build a whole team through free agency. Celtics didn't build the whole team through free agency.
Right. You absolutely right. But not to cut you off, bro. Like we only halfway through this decade, and we only like maybe a month or 2 in the season, bro. Go look at the teams that's on the top. That's on the top of the stand. That's sitting on top of these standards right now, bro. Like outside of Boston. And outside of the Golden State
draft picks, the Celtics got 2
Golden State Warriors, and outside of OKC,
bro. As a matter of fact, hold on. As a matter of fact, the better teams that's winning championships are there because of their draft picks, 2 or more. So I don't know where you're going with this, Leaf. Like the Tatum and Brown, you got Murray and Jokic. You got what was the other example? What was the other?
Garland.
The thing where I'm going with this, bro, is that everybody can't build through the draft successfully.
Bro, but we can.
When have we ever done that?
But that's the point, Lee. You got that.
2000.
You have to focus on the draft. If you're one of these teams, you gotta hit when it's time for you to pick. You better choose the right person, and that's how they got it operating. You got to hit. You know what I'm saying? It's not that everybody can do it, but you gotta hit on whatever you pick. If you like the Pistons, you're gonna stay like that if you don't hit. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna have to get Brandon Ingram or somebody to help you out. Meantime, while you're struggling, that's how they made it. You know what I'm saying?
I think that we are set up for a plan B and a plan C, bro. If we don't hit on the draft picks, that then the plan B and the plan C don't include the draft, bro. Because if we draft
please explain.
I'm gonna let you know, if we draft in this draft and next year's draft, and the players that we get, no matter who it is, bro, don't pan out as quickly as the front office would like, then they're gonna jump the gun and they're gonna go into not free agency. They're gonna go for that big trade. They're gonna go into free agency and pair somebody else up, and that's how they're gonna do it, bro. And the reason why is because we're not in the area of a Denver. We're not in the area of OKC. We're not in the area of any of these teams that have to hit in the draft or else.
I disagree with that shit, bro. Hold on, let me
We
just
gotta hit
disagree with
big
you.
on
Let me
next year's
disagree.
draft,
Hold on. Let me disagree and say why I disagree.
With it, bro.
Bro, no, what you mean? Of course I disagree. I disagree with context. You disagree and just be ranting. I'm telling you, there's no way fucking possible that they did all of that just to deviate and go to the free agency. And when you look at who's in the free agency and these upcoming free agents, when it comes, it ain't that spectacular. None of these dudes, and we seen two
You ain't
proven
listening. Nothing that I just said.
bro. We seen two proven superstars come here that was in the free agency, come in and didn't do shit. We shouldn't be banking on the free agency. I think the draft is the way to go. I'll debate you on that shit, bro. Because
Breezy, you have to
You ain't listening to nothing. You ain't listening to nothing I just said.
Let me go after that. Let me go after that.
Oh my gosh, bro. Y'all be talking for 5-10 minutes straight. I say 2 words, y'all niggas ready to go on a whole soliloquy.
Because you didn't listen to nothing that I said, Breeze.
Bro,
You just jumped the gun.
bro. What I'm saying is, you telling me I'm gonna jump the gun. You the one who just told us what the free agency gonna do next season. Like you just said, yo, the front office is gonna do this because this ain't gonna pan out, bro. That's jumping the gun. That's jumping to conclusions, bro.
That's not jumping the gun.
Wait, Leaf. I know.
Breezy, please finish your point.
Sometimes y'all gotta learn to get to your point faster too. If you want people to like focus
Breezy,
on your point,
please finish your point because Leaf ain't wrong.
Understand my point, bro. So now I gotta say
but I'm telling you why people can misunderstand your point. Because if you're talking for an hour, it's a lot of points. You gotta be focused on what your point is. Then people won't miss it.
All right, so 10 seconds, then I'm gonna explain my point.
Bro, hold on. Listen, Leaf. All I'm asking you to do is talk to somebody. You go on for 10 minutes soliloquies and say nobody understand me and I'm smarter than everybody. Stop doing that shit, bro. like, what do you want from us, bro? We not hanging on
10 seconds, bro, to explain my point.
Minutes, bro. We not doing that. Make your point and then say it to somebody so they could.
Fine, all right. I'm gonna make my point, bro. Like, let me make it. All I said was if the draft picks in these next 2 years don't pan out in a timely fashion of the front office, then they're going to deviate to trading for somebody that's disgruntled that wants to come here
and
that wants to get money, bro, and do other than and another big contract. Then the free agency is probably going to be used to pick up role players and all of that other shit. That's what I said.
To complete the roster, correct? That's how you build a championship.
Listen, I hear what you're saying, but at the end of the day, you still talking about 2 seasons from now, bro. A season or 2 if it don't work. Why would I think it won't work? Why would you say it's not going to work? Why would you think like that? But say I have to have Ace Bailey. I want him with so much emphasis and passion. I want him. So, like, will you think he's going to get here and not be who he is? No, I think Ace Bailey is in the Ruckers, in Dylan Harper. One of them players is coming here, man. It's inevitable, and I do think they're going to pan out, bro. I do. I don't think they're gonna be bad picks. I think they're gonna be good picks. That's just me being optimistic, bro. You don't have to agree with me because I'm optimistic. I don't have to agree with you because you disagree with me, bro. Like, it is what it is. But to make it seem like we know what the front office gonna do. Let's keep it real. The Nets front office is
nobody knows.
Unpredictable.
Nobody knows.
Can I just say this one thing, Breezy? I get it. Leaf's not a rebuild guy. He wants his team winning. I get he's more disappointed with our efforts. I thought our effort was piss poor against the Knicks. You always want to have your team, no matter what it is, put out a great effort tonight, and there was a shitty effort tonight. So I'm with Leaf on that. But it's going to take some time, Leaf, and this has to work out. There's no if it fails. Sean Marks' job, he shouldn't be the GM next year, but his job really is on life. If he doesn't hit a grand slam, Brooklyn's future is screwed. Because if we go down the star route again, it's likely going to blow up in our faces because you need a mix. You can't just have vets anymore and the young guys ride the bench.
It's true to every team.
You need some but as Adar, you understand what I'm saying? You need the right mix. For Brooklyn's about the right mix of what's going to get you a title. I don't think it's going to be one
Ace Bailey Ace Bailey and a star, bro?
That could work, but it has to be the right. It has to be the right star. It can't be the first star you go after. We went after James Harden because he was the first star available. We shot ourselves in the heart, in the foot, in the brain. Literally. That's what we did making that move. Like,
So
seriously, and we shouldn't do that again.
So we blaming KD and Joe Tsai going on the phone
I
and
think that
doing a
shit was
trade.
automatic. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, but we
And
have
I
to be
wasn't
smart
against,
about
and
how
I
we put
wasn't
this
against
together.
James Harden trade, because when James Harden, Kyrie, and KD played, we broke what's his name, Basketball Reference, Stat Muse, and everything. Our problem was we couldn't stay healthy.
It was only
That
16
team was
games, so Adar, that was the problem.
exactly.
Going 16 games.
Exactly my point. We couldn't stay healthy. Otherwise, we were blowing teams out no matter who we faced. There was not one competition who was standing in front of us that was on par with us. Remember, we swept the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that all that went bad.
Exactly,
but we're now in a great position,
gifted,
right? But wait, Adar,
John,
we're in a
and
great position
we're
right
gifted,
now.
and John, and we were gifted the second chance again to build.
Yeah,
We got
yes.
2-year period. Don't jump the gun and crush out. Please don't do that. And start calling. Okay, that's all I'm asking for.
No, Adar, and here's the good thing. We potentially will put ourselves in a great position to get a top prospect next year, and we go from there and start building. Like, the great thing is we have a good coach right now. Jordy can work with anything right now, which is great for our mindset going to how we ever construct this team going from a few years from now. So the pieces are going to come together, but it has to be the right pieces. Don't just go for the first guy that's available. Like, we can't do that again. We got to look at what star potentially
we have to trust Sean Marks.
If we go that
way. We have to trust Sean Marks right now.
I don't trust Sean Marks right now, Adar. He just said he's happy to get top
You didn't trust him last year. And hold on, John. You didn't trust him last year. He got you 5 picks and got your 2 picks right back.
Those deals fell in his lap. Those deals fell in his lap. It wasn't that he was some strategic genius.
And KD and Kyrie fell down his lap again, too. So when shit happens like that,
you didn't get me on anything.
I'm sorry to tell you, bro.
Wait. Sean Marks is a strategic genius.
Those deals wasn't his idea, bro. Those deals was not his idea. Those deals fell on his lap.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you. Context.
No, Lee,
PK, what was I wrong about, PK?
John, can you stop? John, stop, please. Lee, he put himself in a situation where he was able to get that. That's the whole thing about it. This is what I'm trying to tell everybody else. He constantly put him in a situation. So when you discredit him, you pretty much lying to us, lying to everybody else who listens.
Wait, Adar, what am I lying about? Sean Marks has discredited himself in the organization. A lot of his moves have backfired. That's evidence of that. Multiple evidence. He got lucky this time. He got lucky this time that the Rockets wanted to get those Suns picks. He got lucky that the Knicks were dumb enough to trust Brunson to throw the whole future down the drain for Mikal Bridges.
And guess
he
what,
got
John?
Fortunate. It wasn't that he planned these moves.
Guess what? There's always some dummies like New York that will keep doing dumb stuff.
Listen, hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna say this to basically Leaf and Adar. I mean to Leaf and Hoops. Bro, it not too long from now, from this season, speaking right now, we're gonna, in my opinion, we're gonna run the Eastern Conference. Just before y'all cut me off and rebuttal and tell me I'm wrong, just hear my take. We see what's happening with the window with the Knicks. Me personally, with their roster, I ain't confident that they're gonna contend for the Eastern Conference champions or the finals. I don't think they go. I don't think they leveled themselves at the second round. Tibbs got Cat in Minnesota, and they didn't prove nothing different over there. If Cat remains the center from now, I don't see them being a 60-win team like Knick fans predicted. Now, that being said, I don't think they're going to have home court advantage because of it. I got them 5 through 8. Now, I'm saying that to say they got maybe a 2-3 year window, and then this, whatever they got going on right now, that shit got to be split up, broke up, or something. Philly, Embiid is on his way out. Maxi's going to be running the team, but Embiid is a shell of himself right now. So I got the 76ers had their run of 5, 6, 7, 8 years in a row, making the playoffs, making second year, going as far as they can go, or Embiid and Maxi will take them, or Harden will take them for that matter. I think they runners up. Milwaukee Bucks, they've been in the standings 1 through 4 for the most part. they're gonna fall. They don't have their next pick. Giannis is doing whatever he can to keep that team afloat. But I think Giannis is gonna do as much as he can. He's still gonna compete, but it's not gonna be enough. So the Bucks and Philly are going to drop in the standings. Cleveland is going to rise, in my opinion, and then maybe Orlando is going to rise. But two teams are going to drop. Two teams are going to go up. I think the Nets in the mix of being one of those teams on the rise. I don't think this season we see that, but everybody's going to be convinced. Even the ones who disagree, all Nets fans will agree that we got a good coach in Jordi Fernandez. But that draft in the next season, even if we don't use our pick, I imagine we utilize it in a way where it behooves the franchise. I don't think Sean Marks has any elbow room to fuck up again or make a mess and then clean it up. So I'm saying all that to say, not this season, no, but we on the rise from next season and beyond. I'm not saying we contend for a championship next season. I'm just saying the same teams that's the top 4 teams prior to this season, you could see that's changing now. You feel what I'm saying? There's 1 and 2 between Cleveland and Celtics, and that 3 is a gap between 2 and 3 when you look at the standings. You feel what I'm saying?
The East is wide open.
It just seems like tides are changing. That's what I'm saying to Hoops and Leaf, and for the most part. So I'm asking Hoops now. Hoops, you still there?
I'm here.
So what teams do you agree with me? With my take, do you think these teams still stay strong in the standings with the Philly and the Bucks? Do they make some type of resurgence, or they just not going to be good anymore? I mean, it's basketball, bro. Like teams get bad every day.
It's early. I mean, the Bucks can make a trade. I mean,
they can.
With what assets? Wait, BK. With what assets? The Bucks have 1 pick left, and they can't aggregate salaries. So you kind of take back what teams want to give you at that point. I don't see that.
Yeah, I don't know. So the Knicks, I think they're going to be a tough matchup. I think they will probably be going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Then you have Cleveland. Yeah, I agree with Breezy for the most part.
Oh, Eastern Conference Finals. I'll come on your page, and we're gonna bet on that.
No, but there's no reason to bet on it, bro. He just said he agreed with me. Hold on, Leaf. So I'm saying that
the Knicks go into the Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh yeah. I might make that bet too. That might be sure money right there.
I don't know.
Of course.
With last year roster, I would say with the vanilla. I said vanilla. Yeah, them niggas looking like vanilla right now. They defense is vanilla, man. They ain't the Villanova 4. They the vanilla 3, man. So I don't think their defense is as tough. They give up way too many points, and you can't win championships if you can't get stops in the playoffs. You playing one team at least 4 times in a row. Bro, you not gonna be able to score on them wild crazy like that. You just not, bro. It's not gonna be what gets them to the finals to even get out of the East. I don't see them outscoring the Celtics or Cleveland. Like, not with Kenny Atkinson as the coach. Bro, I'm not high on the Knicks, not because they are cross-time rivals, because of the many flaws and they changed their identity from last season to this season. You know, we're gaining identity. Listen to the post-game interviews. That's all Jordi Fernandez talk about. He talking about, oh yeah, we lost this game, but we gaining the identity because we didn't give up.
That's keep morale, man.
No, BK, Jordi's done a good job, BK. You got to give him credit. He's done a good job.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, we don't know really because like these guys are fighting. A lot of these guys are fighting for the NBA lives, right? Zion Williams.
But BK, the Nets beat Memphis twice on second halves of back-to-backs. We usually lose those games. Usually those are guaranteed losses. Not so far this year.
I know. I mean,
listen, John, Memphis was missing 3 starters, so let's not go.
So are we missing players too, and we somehow being with John Moran on the team. So you got to give a little credit there to what Jordy's doing. You got to play out of their minds in the beginning there. Things are starting to regress, which I'm happy about a little bit. Okay. Got to give Jordy credit.
Okay, you're correct. Okay.
Wait, what do you mean? Okay, I'm correct, bro. I'm giving a factual statement. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass.
He's agreeing with you, bro.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Mad Dog, calm down, yo.
Mad Dog Johnny, man. That's my second persona. Mad Dog Johnny, man.
Pandemonium tonight on the panel, man.
The panel is pandemonium.
Nah,
man.
Listen, me and Adar have some big debates, man. So it gets like that sometimes.
Yeah, John. The whole thing about it, you still didn't learn how to use the salary cap and predict the future. Like certain things you can anticipate. Like until you learn that, your predictions ain't gonna match your philosophy and final result. That's the whole thing about it. And I'm trying to help you over here.
Wait, what predictions? I said that the biggest strategy we should do with the cap space is take on bad contracts, add more draft assets, and aim for 2026 draft as well. Not blow it on an Ingram.
That's one way of doing it.
That's the smartest way. That's the number one option. That's probably the number one. I know it's the option nobody wants.
But when you say that, to be credible, you have to put names into it. Just throwing words.
You take on bad contracts around 2 years. You take on contracts around 2-3 years, something like that.
Name them. Put the name on it.
I mean, you got to look at bad contracts right now.
Put the name on it.
I mean, Andrew Wiggins from the Warriors, depending on what they do, it could be a contract.
What makes you think Golden State gonna give up Andrew Wiggins because they're contending right now?
They got to make a move eventually. I don't think they're going to keep that current.
That's what you think. That's not what Golden State thinks.
No, that's what I know. Come on, let's be real. They beat up on a lot of trash teams so far, Adar. It's not like the Warriors were playing all the top teams right now. They were impressive win against Boston, yes. But they were also beating up on a lot of teams too, man. Got to note that too.
Oh, my God.
Yo. All right, yo,
we got the interrogation going on right now.
Interrogation. Listen. I know. Listen. You. That's the smart strategy, though.
Yeah, put your name on it. Where were you on Friday night at 9 p.m.?
I mean, Adar, do you want to take back Wiggins or do you want to take back Zach LaVine? I really don't want to take back Zach LaVine, but if the Bulls want to give me 3 first-round draft picks, I'll take his contract. I don't mind.
What?
You give me assets.
3 first-round picks? Like, what? Are you serious?
Well, I mean, if the Bulls can't get rid of Zach LaVine this season, I mean, I'll be able to.
They haven't done that for the past 2 years. What makes you think they're going to do it right now when his contract is about to expire?
They're trying to keep Zach.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Exactly.
Listen. Thank gosh the Bulls don't know what a rebuild is, man. Because if they would have started that a few years ago, they'd be ahead of us right now.
Also, John, please learn who the owners are, and please learn the markets.
Wait, I know what the market. Wait, you act like What are you talking about? Joe Tsai is the head of the team right now. What is he talking about?
I'm talking about Chicago. You talking when you put names?
What has Chicago done? What has Chicago done the last decade and a half, bro? They've done nothing. They should have done a rebuild 4 years ago. They don't even know what a rebuild is.
They sold tickets and won 40 games.
Wow,
that's what they did.
Tickets. Pretty breezy.
Right.
Did you see those Chicago games? They sold those tickets. Sold empty seats when I was watching.
And he's making money. And he's making money. Your point.
And how does that apply to us? We actually want to win a championship.
You just said we have to get.
Right. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, Adar. As money to me, from a fan perspective, I don't care where Cam Johnson eats now because he got a new contract. I mean, if he has a croissant or a fucking steak dinner, it doesn't make me never mind. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to see good basketball being played and the city being represented by a great brand of basketball. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's a fine line Nets fans gotta walk.
What's wrong with Cam Johnson contract?
It's a fine line Nets fans gotta walk, wanting the best draft pick, but not wanting to lose. I don't think, they say every dog don't have the same luck. I don't know if we get to the play-in and get the number 1 pick like Atlanta did. I don't know if that's in the cards for us. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, y'all supposed to feel the way y'all do after Nick lost. And to Leaf's point, because he left, I did say that we were going to beat the Knicks, but I ain't say we was going to beat them in the Garden. Like, I know what it is, bro. I think we're going to beat them in the Barclays. I think we tied 2-2. I made a bet with a Knicks fan that we won't get swept this season because we got swept last season, so they wanted to make me a bet. And I did. And like I said, I'm serious about my $5, bro. I bet my $5 and
$5. What?
$5. I bet $5 we wouldn't get swept by the Knicks this season. That's a fact.
I'll take that bet, man. Nah.
But
I got 2 questions for you, Breezy. One, okay, so one, what's wrong with Cam Johnson when his contract is only 15% versus salary cap? Number 2 is what, like Cam Thomas, are you trying to build with Cam Thomas, or are you trying to build with Cam Thomas as your main piece? Because you constantly like flip-flopping. I need to know.
Flip-flopping?
Breezy,
no, Breezy, wait. Breezy never flip-flops. He's a Cam Thomas guy. He's always been, man.
Is the main guy, or he's the like help to the guy?
For one, I'm gonna make him the main guy because he's been here 4 seasons, and like Leaf was saying, he could have left, bro. He could have been disgruntled, say, "Yo, I ain't getting no playing time," and forced his way out the same way those other players did. He didn't do that. He stayed down. He stayed true, and I think he should be rewarded with giving him the keys to the franchise, like making him the main player and build around him. And the proof is this season, and in these games that we've seen, Jordi Fernandez makes him the number 1 option sometimes. For the most part, I see him sharing the ball. Keon Johnson get 10 shots. Cam Thomas get 10 shots. Now, we all know Cam Thomas is way more of a prolific scorer than a Keon Johnson, but that's not how Jordi Fernandez wants to coach this team. And even when we get another player, even if they are, I guess, more suited to be the number 1 guy, they're not going to be dominating where they're the man on a bad team and they just got good stats, but they don't help the team win. So to answer your question, ADRSL, I want to build around Cam Thomas because he's already here. He's already committed. And I'm going to say this to Atlanta playing. Talent means a lot, but to hoops and, you know what I'm saying, fans I might debate, morale means something too. It don't show up in the box score, but players that want to play here play like they want to play here. When you see Cam Thomas, bro, look at all the shit he went through with Steve Nash, Jacques Vaughn, not getting a bunch of DNPs. Bro, he could have went anywhere and said he could have just left, said, "Yo, I don't want to deal with this shit, bro." But he stayed. So what I'm saying is he wants to play here. What free agent y'all gonna mention to me that want to come here? That really want to play here? Some of these free agents come here just for the check. Let's be real. They come in here because they know we could give them the biggest bag. They're not coming here because they want to see the Nets get their first NBA championship. And
KD came over here, balled out. We got Giannis talking about he wants to be traded over here. So that's
you believe Giannis?
Shit, he's top 5 player, man. It's hard not to believe.
So what about you? You want to build around him?
I'm not giving up the assets that we got for Giannis. I don't believe you can, like, they're gonna rape us. So once we gonna trade for Giannis, Cam Thomas, all that, like Clowney, all our picks will be gone. And after that, what are we doing?
I ain't with you.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Exactly what my point. Like, what are we doing after that?
Hold on. So what do y'all want to see? Well, like hoops. Who's in front of Cam Thomas for you, bro? I hear you. The pussy for
like who's talking about Cam Thomas is one-trick pony. All he does is score, and after that he don't defend. He's small. All that other stuff.
He's capable of doing it. He just doesn't have the size.
Well, he did stop. Wait, PK. He did have one defensive stop on OG tonight, so it wasn't a complete.
Wow.
See, you don't ever acknowledge what he does do a little bit there, and he hasn't been a slouch on defense this season.
You gotta put your
23 years old.
PK, I've been one of the biggest criticizers of Cam Thomas in the past when he was a one-trick pony, but the results are showing this season that he is more than just that.
I'm
right
saying
now.
he's trying. It's just that he doesn't have the physical capabilities of really doing it, man. Like,
Well, he did add some weight this season. You got to acknowledge that
He's
too.
gonna keep improving.
The physical
length,
capabilities.
athleticism. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on the athleticism part. I'm with you on that. You can't change that, but he has improved on other stuff too.
In this day and age, it doesn't matter. All that matters is effort. If he has the effort, that's all that matters. Because you're not stopping nobody. Honestly,
Look at Josh Hart, little ass.
You can't stop nobody for real. You know what I mean? The rules ain't made up for you to actually shut somebody down. It's not. It's not.
Let me ask. What do you think about Ben Simmons tonight, man? 0 points, 8 assists, dude. I mean,
send him packing.
I know you and I are both Ben fans, but I don't think I can hold on. The rope is slipping, dude.
Bro,
should already have slipped.
What I said is right. I don't expect him to be a scorer. I don't care if he scores 0 points.
No, stop that.
Look, hold. You asked me, I'm gonna explain. The dude is coming off a back injury. I don't expect his game to be all-star. He's not scoring 15 points a game. He's not doing that right now. You know what I mean? So whatever he gives is whatever he gives. If he can give more, the team will be better. If he can't give more, Ben is basically done if he can't get back to at least getting his athleticism back. So I don't judge him on points. You know what I mean? I don't judge him on that. I'm looking to see if he can get back to doing the things that he could do before. And if he can't do that, then he basically done, bro.
All right.
That's an honest
answer. Ben Simmons is washed up. Ben Simmons is washed up. And what's his name? That contract is too big to move.
I'll let you. My own show up over here, man. I'm going live right now, right here, right now. I'll check you guys later, man.
All right, later. I'll pull up a little later.
All right.
Okay.
Yo, shout out to Big Kid Hoops, man. We both building a fan base. I save all my negative energy for Knick fans, yeah, and now Buck fans, and them pesky ass Pelican fans trying to take our pick. Like, don't stop being so trash, Pelicans. Like, you know what I mean? Fly, Pelican, fly. Even though Pelicans can't fly.
They could definitely use a Claxton right now, the Pelicans. They have no center. Trey Murphy's their center, and that dude's like a toothpick.
We ain't got no center either. Yo.
That's true too. That's true too. But Claxton would help them, so maybe they want to do business with us down the line.
Claxton would help us too, man.
Jay, I mean, let's call it what it is with Claxton. So far this season, he's the one guy that doesn't fit Jordy's system. Surprisingly, Cam Thomas has fit Jordy's system pretty well, but Claxton, there's no Sabonis role. There's no way he's ever going to be a Sabonis, but just no offensive evolution. He doesn't seem like he wants to be part of the offense. It's hard to see him as anything more than a defensive specialist, and it's like that's not what's going to win you a title, though. Unfortunately, in the future,
if we would have had Claxton in even one of these games, we probably would have won.
Now, listen, I don't know if Claxton would have made difference against Towns, but think about this. Towns defensively horrible, offensively he's great. Zach Edey cooked Claxton so far this season. Mobley did. Like, the matchups Claxton should probably win. He's not doing good in either, man. It's just, I haven't really seen a lot from him.
Like I keep saying, I feel like Clowney and Claxton should be on the floor more of the time because they get them two skinny dudes around the big is pesky. They was making Jokic problems. Like, You need both of them because both of them is faster than all of these dudes that's bigger than them.
I agree with you.
I'm gonna say with Claxton, right? He needs more time to figure that out. No one gave him that role to do before. So now Jordy puts him in that position to do kind of what Ben does, to sit there and pass. He's not used to that. So he has to get used to that. And plus him being out, it takes time for him to get adjusted. Now his defense is good enough that he make, like Jay said, it's pesky. You know what I'm saying? You're going to think twice before you go in there because he's going to try to block the shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a given. So that helps. And like you said, having Clowney or Zaire on the side of Claxton makes it harder for defenders. And since both of those don't be out there, since both of those don't be out there like that, and Jordy's rotating the lineup, you know what I'm saying? You kind of leave him on an island. You know what I'm saying? Ben be on the island, Claxton be on the island sometimes, Clowney be on the island. And it looks bad. You know what I'm saying? They don't got no help. So that's why the interior defense be looking like that sometimes.
Well, that's why when you trade these vets, I want to see a front court of a Zaire, Clowney, and Claxton. I think that would be great on the defensive metrics. I think offensively, the transition offense will be much better. Like, I want to see that three. But the problem is with Ben being on this team ice, Jordy has separated Ben from Claxton, but it's also separated Clowney from Claxton. Until Ben is either off this team or sent home, it's going to be hard to see Claxton, work with Clowney, unfortunately, because Jordy doesn't want to do it with Ben on the court. So it's a problem.
You got that wrong. It's because the roster's not built correctly. So you have no choice but to put Ben at center and put DFS at power forward because you don't have nobody else. If those two was playing, then Ben would just be a point guard. And then he'll run the second unit, like I'm saying, and that would keep the team moving better. You would get a lot of more bench points than you do now. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. So the way they built the roster, he has no choice but to move it like that.
Yeah, but it's just like Ben Simmons being this positionless player, it's not good because they had him listed as power forward this season. That just makes
the crazy part is the bench points is not where we struggled tonight though. We killed their bench tonight.
Yeah, we had 45 bench points.
Yeah.
Shout out to Clowney and Wilson
off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't the problem tonight. It was just the lack of getting rebounds. We could not get rebounds. We couldn't get second chance points, and they was getting second chance points.
Right. Yeah, like you want to see Claxton, Clowney, and Zaire together.
We missed fucking 7-8 free throws.
Yeah, too.
That's the one thing I will get on Cam about tonight, that he was missing free throws.
He might have hurt his back, Jay, unfortunately. So he might have been playing hurt tonight. I hope that's not the case, but there was a report from Nets Press that he might have hurt his back at a play tonight. So
I didn't see the play where he hurt his back. I didn't see it.
It was at the end of the fourth quarter. Nets Press says that they gave him an ice pack on his lower back or something. So he was out for a little bit, but he came back. But it didn't look like he was moving that well.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was very slow. So fingers crossed on Thomas that he'll be available next game, but it didn't look good at the end.
All right, Beeman boy, later. But y'all ain't getting no sweep, man. Y'all come to the Barclays. Trust me, that L is for y'all in the word Barclays. Y'all can take that L with y'all. Y'all definitely gonna lose when y'all get to the
That's
Barclays.
the TNT game. That's
call
when
it the
Killer Cam got to
when
go
they
to
leave.
50. That's got to be the Killer Cam.
Barclays, we're gonna take the L with him.
Right, we're gonna be the Barclays until the next game. But yeah, man. Hold on, man. Chat. It was 44 people watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Panel, y'all know the mandatory. Throw the link in the chat. Please, I encourage everybody that's watching this. These guys help me build my podcast. Please subscribe to their podcast as well. Shout to Jay. I listen to his music, even if I didn't know him. But he got great music. Subscribe to his YouTube. He got a lot of fun content. Iceman always dropping videos. He heavy on Twitter too, daily. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the content that I get because I follow Iceman. So follow Iceman. You know what I'm saying? He on Twitter and he on YouTube. Also, shout to John. John is heavy on Twitter. He doesn't have a YouTube page to my knowledge, but he's heavy on Twitter. John, just give us a quick commercial. You know what I'm saying? Just so where they can find you at.
No problem. And listen, Breezy, it's always fun coming on here. You're really building up the Brooklyn community so well. You're actually building the bridges, with letting all these podcasts, people come together, man. It's a great thing to see. Anybody ever want to talk basketball with me, you can find me on Twitter at OS91413. John, we'll have some great conversations. And I might do a show with Gary on Nothing But Nets tomorrow. I got talking about that. So if you got nothing to do tomorrow, definitely chime into that because it'll be a fun conversation breakdown. So shout out to Brooklyn Nets fans. Let's keep the season rolling.
Now, all facts. I'll be back with more content. I think we play the Hornets on Tuesday. So, I'm going to try to
go to the game, man.
Yeah. That's another thing too, Jay. When the show end, don't leave. I gotta talk to you about that. But basically, what I was gonna say, I'll say it now, man, because I was gonna say it, but Jay is here, so I was waiting for him to actually say it. New show alert. Me and Jay definitely trying to do a new show. I'm gonna be more of the co-host, I guess. I think Jay's pretty much going to be the host. We going to work all of that out. But look forward to it. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome. Good luck to you guys.
Yeah, we going
different type of format though.
Yo, Jay, you the host, bro? Let's go.
Yeah. Jay, the one who came up with the idea. So I think I'll be. I think it's best he's the host for the show. You know what I'm saying? He came up with the idea. So
So Breeze, you'll be the Scottie Pippen and his Jordan on this one.
It's just a little fun idea. I feel like
something like that.
Nice.
We all be up here talking shit, and everybody feel like they know the most. So I feel like we're gonna do a little trivia show, man.
Ooh,
Nets fan trivia. We gonna do some Nets fan trivia, and we gonna see who really know they shit. Know what I mean?
I think it's a great idea. I'm still talking to Jay about it, but
we're gonna get it together sometime soon.
We're gonna orchestrate it, get a date, get a time, get a name of the show. We're gonna speak on all of that.
Who really know basketball, who really know Nets basketball. And I mean, niggas could talk they shit when they know more than niggas for real. Like when it's quantified.
Facts.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Oh, and on that note, this is why I said what I said. If you guys are winners on that show, and I got it. So this is this disclaimer. If I got it, excuse me, I'll buy y'all a ticket, bro. Y'all win on this show. That'll be the incentive. The incentive is that you'll get to go to the game with either me or Jay, and it's a free ticket to watch the game.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Word. So hopefully y'all into that. You know what I'm saying? We really want to do more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this been a great pastime for me. You know what I mean? As a podcaster, been one of the better parts of my life when I just in accumulation to things that I do constructively. This is something that I'm glad I started doing. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? I'm continue to do it. I'm glad I got all the support from you guys on the panel, in the chat, everybody that subscribed. It's became a big part of my life. I didn't even know I would be podcasting like this. I got over 1,000 videos. You know what I'm saying? So again, it may not show up in the I don't value the podcast or equate it to super chats and subscribers. There's a lot of priceless nights I had with you guys where we just had mad fun on the podcast. More times it's on a win. More times it's because of a win. You know what I'm saying? But in any event, man, it's been great knowing this, and I thank y'all, man. And I want to see y'all channels do well too, man. And I want to, let y'all know that I do appreciate y'all helping me build this page. You know what I mean? And I tell y'all this all the time. I would definitely be doing it by myself, but I'm not doing 2-hour lives by myself. I'm keeping it all the way real with y'all. I'm not doing that. So y'all know it's love. You know what I'm saying? Nets fans is the best fans. Definitely gonna be back with more content soon. Before we go, y'all could definitely, let me know if y'all want to something I missed, something y'all want to say, something y'all want to talk about. But we 2 hours in, pretty much about to wrap it up. excuse me, wrap up the show. So yeah, man. If that's it, anybody want to say anything before we dip?
I got one. Go watch the new episode. It's out now with me and Breezy on the Tip Off of Brooklyn Net podcast on YouTube. Go check it out.
I'm about to go watch it too. I was saying some interesting things on there too, man. I held back the other day because I wanted to say it on here, but I had just did the part with Iceman, so y'all gotta watch it to see the exclusive content. It's really Iceman, the host of it, and I'm like he interviewing me kind of like, but me and Ice got a lot of chemistry because we, always do lives together, and y'all should check that out. There's some exclusive stuff on that content on there that I did not say here. So, and that was intentional, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted it to be exclusive, and it's fire. You know what I mean? It's a solid watch. You know what I mean? I spoke to Ice earlier. He said he ain't edited or nothing like that. He's just straight through. You know what I mean? So I felt like it was a great episode. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to going back on Ice Show. I enjoyed the content over there. It was really dope. Facts. But yeah, nah. Thank y'all. Thank John. Thank Jay. Thank Ice. Thank everybody that was on the panel tonight. You know what I'm saying? Thank everybody in the chat. Too many to mention, man. I ain't finna call all y'all names right now. Shout out to all the Nets fans and the Knicks fans. I see the Knicks fans was heavy in tonight, and I gotta respect y'all. Seen that we played y'all and y'all pulled up. So you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. But
hit that subscribe button, man. Just
word. Sub to the page.
It's free.
Right. And don't listen. And I want to say this to the Knicks fans that's watching. If you subscribe to the page, it don't make you a Nets fan. Don't make you a classic Nets fan. You can still wave your orange and blue flag. It's all good. You know what I mean? But just know that this is a Nets page. And yeah, we be coming at the Knicks a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it's love, man. For real, man. Peace. And I'll be back with more content really soon. Thanks and have a good night. Peace.
Great show, everybody. Have a good night.
Thanks, man.